Welcome back, everybody, to NoFocus Gaming. We are playing Namco again, and
Namco.
Katamari.
Katamari.
Yeah,
nah.
Namco is the company.
Nah, Namco. Namco. I say Namco.
It's
Hi
the
guys,
Namco
welcome
company.
back to Sega. We're playing Sonic.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Sonic.
Sonic,
We're playing Sega.
Yeah.
Either way, hope y'all are having a good day.
What the fuck?
Sega.
Just kidding. Hope you're having a better day than us.
All right.
Testicle difficulties.
I'm so sick of this. we spent like 2 hours for technical difficulties today. Why is it still happening?
Today's
Today's just not the day.
My mouse is still on the screen. Anyway, we're making a star.
Udichin King is back.
Oh, I don't even remember the voice I did for this guy.
Well, you gotta say that.
Shalom,
Yeah, that's probably not racist.
Have you ever been to the Arabian Peninsula?
The peninsula?
We haven't either.
Same.
We hope you can visit during the day's rolling. Like that's possible. Oh, yes. Almost forgot. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hardworking prince.
For me?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ew.
That's what we're planning, but we got bored.
We capital?
We gave
Yeah,
your
the royal
present
we.
away to somebody on Earth. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it.
Actually, while we're at it, my new pronouns are we, they. We, them.
We them.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Today we'll be rolling around the world.
Alright, boy them.
Okay, we're only looking for three meters.
So
We're gonna be a nice Katamari.
we rolling.
Rolling through the hood, sipping this yak.
Brother's about to get blown with the Mac.
I miss Vine.
Me too.
TikTok just never fulfilled that niche for me.
Yeah, it just doesn't hit
It
the
doesn't
same.
hit the same. I do appreciate TikTok. It's because I'm addicted, but I do appreciate
Addicted.
addicted. I'm a TikToked. TikTok it itches a different scratch for me.
It's a different breed.
Yeah,
It really is.
It's too long.
TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I don't finish TikTok because if you're not funny within the length of
The
a
first
Vine,
2 seconds, I'm out.
Yeah.
People have not been funny on that app lately,
It
at least for
really-
my algorithm.
mine. Yeah, it's been hit or miss, but. Well,
The-
right now, what has really been tickling my fancy has been the trend of
Tickling your talk, you mean?
taking my talk has been people are taking SpongeBob voice, like AI generated SpongeBob characters, and making them sing gospel songs. So it's Patrick going, "Never could have made it without you.
Never gonna give you up.
I'm stronger, I'm wiser." And
I
I'm
want to
like,
hear. I want to hear Mr. Krabs start rapping.
There's also, dude, I don't know what's going on with SpongeBob AI generated voices, but they're like popping off as a subgenre of just music.
You're about to, I mean, it's about to take our careers, to be honest with you,
really-
which is why I'm changing careers and becoming a YouTuber.
I don't want AI generated raps. That's whack.
As for me,
That's what Kendrick just talked about.
I'm just gonna work out the rest of my life.
Amen.
Amen. I hope it works out for you.
No, I work
He
out
works
for
out
it.
for him. Oh,
Oh, you mean you don't work out to get women?
what?
That's not a thing men do?
No, men work out to attract other men.
Yeah, that's literally true. It's the same with cars.
Literally.
It's the expectation versus reality.
Literally. I'm swole, so I get girls.
I know half of my stories start like this, but the other day I was at Taco Bell and the person at the drive-thru was like, "What year is this?" Because I drive a Dodge Challenger. And I was like, "Oh, it's a this year," you know. And he goes, "Oh, okay. What do you like about it?" And I was like, "Ah, I just like the base model. I don't really need all the fancy stuff, all the odds and ends, because, I'm kind of a driver in the car is the best combination on earth. You know what I mean? Like, you just
Right.
there's no combination better than it. I think you don't need any of the fancy stuff. You don't need
I
the
agree.
Tesla screens. You don't need.
Yeah.
All I need is a radio and a good set of speakers, and
I want
engine
a car,
and I'm there.
a
you
car
know?
that lets me drive it. All these cars nowadays have these self-driving. You need a brake here. You're too close to the car there. I'm so good. Let me drive. I know how to ride. I know how to drive a car.
Right. That's one thing I like about my my Ram. So I drive a Ram Warlock. It's a super basic truck, but it's new enough that it'll last me a while, but it can still do everything a truck should.
Amen.
And I love it. She my baby.
Yeah, take
Not
you
to
across
mention I got
country.
the V8 so I can floor it.
Oh yeah.
And my truck can actually do truck things and not just look like a truck. I like it. I like it. She my baby.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah, trucks are really nice if you use them right.
Facts.
There are too many trucks that I see that are just way too clean, and I'm like, man, you don't go four-wheeling in that, you don't go off-roading in that, you don't use it to haul anything. What do you drive a truck for other than to be a road warrior?
It's big and it's strong for a reason. You're walking around with all that muscle and not doing nothing with it.
The reason is not to intimidate other drivers, by the way.
Yeah, that's not the reason. If your truck is only a swinging contest, you're not driving it. You're not using it right.
I love seeing a dirty truck.
Yeah.
A truck that's been like dragged through the mud. I'm like, you're getting your mileage out of that truck for sure. I love seeing those.
That's why Big Blue was a truck.
Tell them about Big Blue, James.
Yeah.
Big Blue, my first car, absolute tank. We went everywhere with that. During college, we would hang out in the countryside because that's one of the perks of having a population in your college
like
town that
200.
I would say that you can count on two hands. So we would drive out to the countryside every single night. They'd go off-roading, and God, old Blue, she was a Dodge Jeep. She was a Dodge Nitro, but does all the things that a Jeep could. But
Colorado,
better.
Colorado car.
but better. But
Yeah, Jeeps are a Colorado car.
yep, absolutely loved that car. Was an absolute tank. Was with me everywhere. My first car lasted me 8 years, and I was so proud of it.
Man.
Yeah, that's good
what
mileage.
a first car should do. Is last you as long as possible.
And when I traded it in for my pickup, I still actually had less than 100K miles too, so I got a great deal on it.
Dang. My
That is
car
a good
just
deal.
hit 100,000. Moving here was when it finally crossed that.
Really?
I'm approaching 100,000. I still have. I'm approaching 90,000 to be more accurate. But
To be fair, mine just hit 100,000. I've had the car for 5 years now, and I was a delivery driver for 2 of those years. So
Yeah.
I had no mileage on my car when I got it. Well, my dad got it for me because daddy's little girl. I hated that. Anyway, my dad got me the car.
I hated it
and
just as much. Trust me.
I love my dad. He's a good guy. Anyway,
He's awesome. Your dad is really cool.
he gave me the car, and he had found a deal for it. It was like some old lady that owned the car and only took it to go grocery shopping and back. So it had 30,000 or something like that when he got it. So my car had for a used car, had no miles on it.
I got a fire deal on my the old Nitro as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
that car had belonged to just some family, and it was literally just like their weekend vehicle, and they just had it for 8 years and barely used it at all. So I bought it. It was 9 years old, and it had literally 30K miles on it.
Dang.
9 years old and only 2 years of driving.
Dang.
But man, I tell you what, especially during the time I was in college, that car hated me.
Yeah.
I kid you not, in the 2 years that I was in college and drove that car, I had 6 flat tires.
Yeah. I was there for 2 of them.
Yeah, most of them were our fault. To be fair.
Worth it though.
Oh yeah.
That car was our squad's just kind of DD vehicle for going and doing fun stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time you got a flat tire, I was like, man, that sucks, but that's the risk we take. The second time you got a flat tire, literally next week, I was like, okay,
We're pitching in. We're helping.
Yeah, we gotta cover him for this one.
And I appreciate
The
y'all for
first-
doing that.
Was the first one that night it was snowing, or was that the second? flat?
I can't even keep
I think
track
it was
of them
at
anymore.
the
there
beginning
was-
of the summer.
There was one that I was there with James, and we were leaving
Yep.
a party that was
Yep.
at your old place.
Yep, we were leaving your place, driving home. Me and Hydeia were we were driving both of our vehicles, but we were driving together, and it was snowing, and all of a sudden I was like, huh, why does my car feel lopsided when I'm driving? What's that loud crashing noise? Oh no.
I know. Yeah,
So I
I was
started-
following right behind James and was like, why is he pulling over?
So here I am. Let's put it lightly.
Inebriated.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Leaving a college party. Take that information how you will.
Just leaving a college party as a DD, but a risky DD. We'll put it that way. And it is literally -4 outside.
Literally
Yeah,
snowing,
literally
2 in the
-4.
morning, and mountainous.
2 in the morning. And I'm
Colorado.
trying to
Okay,
flat
I
tire.
did offer they could stay. They could crash on my couch.
Yeah. No.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I told them.
Well, your place in the college was 5 minutes
Yeah.
away. We were just trying to be home,
Yeah, I
and
was
then
saying,
2 minutes into a 5-minute drive.
And I've got a flat tire, and here me and Hydeia are just trying to get this flat tire changed while she's like parked on the side of the road because Hydeia was a DD as well, and
I was
she
a
just
DD
has,
with people.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had like 3 people in your car, all who are just so out of it that they can't even comprehend what's happening,
Why are we stopped?
and we spend.
Well, they were just. Well, it was. It was your wife and her friend in the back of my car, just sleep, and she woke up.
Oh,
when I
her
was-
roommate at the time.
Yeah, roommate, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, of course. That doesn't shock me.
they were just sleep in the car. They woke up and they were like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "James has a flat. We're figuring it out." And she went, "Okay." And went back to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that night she remembers, but or of the tire change she remembers.
I love her, but that tracks.
But
I still have the photo because like I was fairly well dressed. I was I don't know why, but that night particularly I was trying to like have I guess a little bit
Of Riz?
fancier, yeah, a little bit more Riz. Even though it was college James, I had no Riz at all. But
You had
it was
Riz.
whatever. But
you definitely had Riz. I just don't think you noticed that you were rizzing on women.
well, thanks, man.
I-
Thanks.
like-
undetected ways.
Like I knew women that were into you
yeah,
that weren't your type.
that's there's a lot of not people's type. But that's cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so here I was dressed up to be Rizful, I guess, and changing that tire in the snow, in the mud. I still have the photo on my phone of me like getting back, and I'm just covered in mud,
Oh no!
completely out of it.
What a time!
You guys took a photo. We should
No.
find that photo.
No,
Oh, the
like,
present. I found
took
the
a photo
present.
of myself like covered in mud, like after
Oh.
like
Oh, okay.
changing it, after I had gotten back and all that.
Can I get out this way? No.
Absolutely not.
Then what was the next flat tire after that?
Probably. I think the rest of them were trips to. I think you got one on the way like home or something that you told us about, and then the rest were trips to the spot.
Yeah.
And that spot was a spot enough outside of town that we didn't get light pollution. So we would go out in the middle of nowhere. We called it Buttfuck Egypt.
Yep.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
It was a nice secluded spot because like you had to have a either really good driving skill or you basically had to have a 4-wheel drive vehicle to get to it because it was off road.
Yeah.
So because of that, I was the person who had the vehicle capable of doing that, and we'd drive it out every night. But man, that car took a beating going out there a lot.
That's why it was a truck. It was always covered in mud. That one time that you finally washed it and it felt lighter.
Yeah, so we had gone out
It
there.
drove faster.
we had gone out there on a rainy day, and it was so muddy. Like my car was slipping and sliding. Like I was worried I was gonna get stuck. Not even gonna lie. But I mean, Old Blue was a tank. But like my car had gotten so covered in mud. Keep in mind, it was a very bright blue. But you could not tell it was blue. You literally could not.
It was
Then there was one
half
day,
and
so
half.
I literally held that mud on my car for like a month. Just that was the new look for my car. Then I finally went and got a car wash. Spent like 30 minutes, like just power washing the thing myself. And then I kid you not, people were like asking me, like, "Where are you?" Not realizing that I was already parked and there because
A new car.
they didn't realize they had forgotten that my car was blue.
Oh my gosh.
Whores divorce.
What divorce?
Horribores.
That's what that said. Oh, here we go. Cut scheme.
Oh. The Lego family.
Yeah, I love them.
Legos have a family?
Mita.
Are you making fun of another language?
No,
Hydeia?
I'm learning it.
Are you being racist?
No, I'm learning it.
Okay, what does it mean?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Mita? What does it mean?
I don't know. I think it's like look.
Okay.
Or-
I think because the caption said see it, so maybe it was related to looking. I
I
don't
think it
actually
was
know.
look. We got a present.
Mira.
Headphones. Yep, that's all
Means
I need.
look in Spanish.
I got head.
Yeah. Huh?
Phones. Pisces.
Oh.
I like Pisces because I was born on the cusp of Pisces and Aries.
Was it Pisces? I thought it was Aquarius.
No, Pisces and Aries. Pisces is the cutoff for Aries is or the cutoff for Pisces is
the 20th.
the 20th of March.
And you're the 21st.
In my year. Yeah, sometimes it's 20th, sometimes it's 21st.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I'm very firmly in Aries as late March 26th. So, but that's all right.
We're looking for fish.
What are you, James? A Leo?
Leo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very Leo.
I don't believe in what is that called? Astronomy, astrology.
Astrological like signs and all that.
I don't believe that it has
Like,
anything to do with your personality.
I'm gonna go on a rant real quick.
Do it.
My hands down biggest pet peeve is when people use their astrological sign or their zodiac sign to justify poor behavior.
Bro, literally.
Like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cheat on you. I'm a Pisces. It's in my nature.
Yeah, I'm
That's so
a Gemini.
Taurus of you.
That's Shut up. I didn't. I'm
What
not
did you just say your start sign was?
A Leo.
Leo.
Leo, yeah, that was close.
Both of my moms, my biological mom and my stepmom, were both Leos. Their birthdays were 4 days apart.
So your dad has a type.
I guess.
Did
Your dad believes in
In
Did you just
Leoism.
act on my pet peeve?
Did you just activate my pet peeve?
I'm sorry, you triggered liberal?
Triggerlord.
Triggered.
Shut up.
Triglord.
I'm triggered.
Triglord. That's what they call me in math class.
Oh.
No, I hate trigonometry.
Trigonomicus.
I don't hate trigonometry. What made me hate math was calculus. And when calculus and trigonometry had a baby, I was annoyed.
What
What
does
made
that
me
mean?
hate
It-
math
like,
was the fact that I had a terrible teacher.
of calculus where you can use sine, cosine, and tangent to do your derivative like mathematical things to figure out area. And that I was already lost in calculus, but they threw triangles back in that hole, and I was not having it.
So I revisited like sine, cosine, and tangent recently.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, I never understood this. What actually is it? And like, man, they made it sound so complicated.
Did you guys learn Sakatoa?
No.
No.
Sakatoa sine was
What
I don't remember
what's going on.
It was how you like did the fractions or whatever. I don't know. I just remember that being a part of how you remember.
No, my math teacher
cosine,
made it like the most
tan.
complicated shit in existence. I
hate
swear.
that. Bro,
And like, I'm stupid. I'm not smart.
make it make sense, please.
Yeah. They don't even teach math the same way.
Literally, it keeps evolving, and not in a good way.
Math was by far my most difficult subject in high school, just because of the simple fact that it was like the most underfunded part of the school, like even less than the performing arts, which is
That's
saying
crazy.
something. But,
That is saying something.
but like I only had two teachers. I had the same teacher for freshman and sophomore year, then another teacher for junior and senior year. But both of them were just straight dog water. But there was a day where a professor from the local community college was subbing for my math teacher. I think it was senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And I kid you not, I learned more from that guy in his one day of teaching us than I did from my teacher the entire
was
semester.
vocal
Like he
methods.
came in here,
Yeah.
like he walked in there and like broke everything down on a whiteboard instead of like on his computer. And it's like, oh, okay, so your teacher explained it to you this way, but I'm just gonna show you guys this real quick. I kid you not, the whole class was so invested in just watching this guy. Everybody like finally learned something after that.
It's crazy what a good teacher does for math.
Oh,
Right.
it's crazy what a good teacher does for just education. Teachers,
Especially math, though, I swear.
yeah.
Good math teachers are like really hard to come by. If you're a good math teacher, and you probably are,
It's
if you understand it.
I
yeah,
was gonna say I enjoy math when I understand it, but
yeah.
I
No,
never do.
I never do. So
Math
I
was-
hate it.
my strongest subject, and a lot of it had to do with that I had decent math teachers. But what ended up happening was that because I was so strong in math, I would just end up being basically the teacher assistant, and the teacher would just have us sit with like in groups or at tables, and they would always sit me next to the students that needed the most help. So I was always
You would have been sat next to me.
yeah.
Definitely me too.
I was that. They would just strategically place me. And my freshman year, my math teacher would do that, but she didn't like that I would continue to basically teach over her, or like we would be working on something and then the timer would go off and I'm still explaining something to my classmate who's like on the cusp of understanding it because I'm finishing the concept with them. And she was like, Hydeia, why are you talking? And I'm like, I'm teaching the student that you can't. And she got mad at me and kicked me out of class.
Stay mad. I mean, teach
I was like,
better.
I'm doing your job. Like, I don't, she didn't like me. She was the only, and this is going to sound so like annoying academic privilege or whatever, but she was the only math teacher that gave me a B. And I was very mad about it.
No, not a B.
Here's the thing. Not a B. I know.
Here's
I know.
No, what are you
But
gonna do?
the thing that made me mad was that I earned an A. I got hundreds on her test, but it wasn't 100. It was a 95, and the extra 5% was the extra credit on stuff that we hadn't been taught yet. It would be stuff on the next unit, and the only way to get 100% on her test was to know the stuff from the next unit. And I was like, how? Yeah,
That feels dumb.
that is dumb.
that is
and I would
broken.
get mad at her about it.
My
And
mom would have had a conniption about that.
my dad did have a conniption about it, but it still left me with an A, and then like last minute it changed to a B because of some
I have 1
test
minute
or
left. I have
something.
not been paying attention to the time. I have been paying attention to you. Sorry.
But
I mean, about as much
I-
attention as I usually pay to you.
oh wow, cool, thanks. I love that.
It's still up there. It's still up
It's
there.
still high,
It's
you know.
not an insult.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Anyway,
Do you know how hard it is to keep my attention?
I felt that ADD moment.
Say,
Yeah.
just
moment.
remember the name of our channel. It comes from our origins.
I know how many topics have we talked about? All of them.
Well, this episode has been mostly math, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
And tires.
Which isn't a problem.
we're complaining about it.
I'm gonna get them kids.
I'm gonna get them. Oh, not the kids, not the children.
Get the kids.
Yoink.
Ew.
Sorry, this was a businessman.
Yum 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 yum. Speaking of
Yeah.
businessmen, shout out to the submarine.
Oh. No, those were billionaires.
Oh, I guess.
And they're fine.
Are they
don't
fine?
shout them out.
Oh, okay.
They're fine. They're about as good as billionaires can be.
at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah. Yeah. It's where all billionaires belong.
Well, I wasn't shouting at the billionaires. I was shouting at the submarine that's keeping them down there.
Super fresh. Almost overwhelming. That's
Oh,
75% of the fish. It's not bad.
Wow. All right then. Yeah.
I think 80 is like all of the stars that get lit up. Some of the stars in the constellation don't get lit up if you don't get a large amount of fish. Yeah,
Oh.
I missed I missed so many, actually.
Dang.
I sense the cosmos.
Hello.
I feel the cosmos.
I feel it. Got some more.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Pisces jumped back into the sky. Is that what the constellation is actually supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm a little confused. It was supposed to be two fishes on a hook
I
and a
suppose.
net. I guess. I don't know all that much about constellations, to be honest.
Well, you're about to learn.
Hooray!
Maybe. Are we making Gemini or are we making a star 7? Gemini?
Gemini. We were talking about astrological signs.
Gemini is a fun level. You're collecting twins.
Gemini.
All right then.
Do you want to read this, James?
Yes. Yes, that's it. We get it now. It has no mystery. It has sky mystery. Some. It's
Sorry.
so straight backwards and easy to not understand. That's not important, of course, but so fascinating.
Of course it.
We'll tell you that's mysterious. Twins. What is that? Twins, yes, you're right. What is that with, or what, hello, words? What is with that connection? Is it telepathy?
Emotionally sensitive person.
Yeah.
ESP.
Me too. ESPN.
It'd be like
Network.
that.
Eek. Identical.
888.
Come on, take it.
88.
Really? So not to what I'm worried, those surprises there at all. Well, your deficiency aside. Get as many twins as you can and make it a twin back for a beautiful constellation for the super wonderful sky. Since it's all about 11 minutes early the usual. We look forward to the bizarre solitary twins.
Okay.
Thanks.
1 boot, 2 boot.
Red, blue.
Twin boots we see.
Ooh.
Can't get that yet. 2 pumpkins.
Bonsai.
Oh, just kidding.
The pumpkin.
yeah.
There we go. 2
king.
pumpkins. Younger sister pumpkin.
Oh, all right then.
Nope. Can't get those. Yeah, we're collecting twins.
All right then. Twins.
Look, 2 cats. Ah! Ouch! Ow!
Oh,
I can't get the cats. Yeah, I can. There we go.
Snatched.
Twin cats.
The black cats.
The what?
The cats that are darker
Still can't get
than
those?
other cats.
Okay.
The cats
If that makes it
have
better.
a less than lighter hue than other cats. In comparison to
Two frogs.
chocolate.
Chocolate. There we go.
Yeah, bonsai.
Oh, haha, I get it. Because it's a... Okay.
Something's coming.
It's me. Sorry.
Ah,
I like
better
the sound
apologize.
of that.
Whoa.
Pansies.
Pansy.
That was my nickname in high school. Why is he aggressive? Why are the cow aggressive?
Art cow. Amazing.
Cow wants
Hello
you to get the
there.
udders.
They're triplets.
Oh.
The hard hats are triplets.
Do you guys know any triplets?
No, but I do know a handful of twins.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of twins I know. Or knew.
Censor this, but our colleague is a twin that I always forget about.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Yes.
I mean, I guess there's like millions of out there, but
That's true. But
this one specifically is a twin.
Yep.
yeah. I forgot because I don't.
I learned that the hard way too.
Did you?
Yeah.
I accidentally called her sister. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you cut your hair. Oh.
No.
No.
My bad.
Oh, you grew your hair out in a day.
Oh no.
Nary a possibility, in fact.
I want to do that. Grow my hair out in a day.
Me too.
What I actually want to do is one of these days get my hair like cornrowed or whatever and put a wig on.
Or
and
whatever.
then- or whatever I do with my hair to get it out the way and put a wig on and then have like a new wig every day of the week and see if my students notice.
That'd be funny, I think.
Or like have like a wig but it's a different color every day. So I come in with like a pink afro and then a red afro and then a
One of my coworkers just got a pink like bob cut wig, and
a little Nicki
rocks
Minaj
it.
moment.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, somebody said she looks like and it's something. Oh my god, I don't remember. Somebody, it was like kind of gross, and I was like, I thought she looked like Nicki Minaj, and she gave me a high five for that one.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's much better than whatever the hell you said. I don't remember what she said.
Something that wasn't worth remembering apparently.
Yeah, it was some other.
What is going on over there?
What? They're just sumoing.
The police over there sumoing?
Sumoing. Yeah, they're getting
Oh.
suplexed.
For eternity.
Yeah, I can get
Alright,
those.
then.
No, I can't. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. Oh, bloop, bloop, not the
Boo.
turtles. Oh, everything else though.
Not the turtles.
Nah.
Ah!
I had a pet turtle.
Me too.
Tell us about your pet turtle.
You don't want to hear about my pet turtle. My uncle killed him.
Oh.
Part of
accident.
part of me does want to hear about
Was he a
that,
creepy
but
uncle?
I mean, no. He was nice.
Not nice enough to them turtles, I guess.
Well, we're in Arizona.
Oh.
He left him out in the sun.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
It was
not
110 degrees.
not a
Poor
big
guy.
turtle. That's tragic.
What, you think he was a tortoise or something?
I don't know. I don't know. We all make mistakes. I'm not upset about it.
That's fair.
I mean, like, I feel bad for the turtle, but I'm not upset about it.
Yeah. I feel like turtles. I love turtles. I had a turtle, and I mean, I was like, what, 6? What happened is I had a pretty big backyard growing up. That was one of my dad's things when he was looking for a house, that he wanted a big backyard because we were having cookouts all the time. But we found that turtle hanging out in our like abandoned little fountain in our backyard. And we were like, why is there a turtle back here? What do we do? We went inside to like call, I don't know, PetSmart or something, animal control or something, like, what do we do with this turtle? And by the time it took us to go inside, call, and come back out, that turtle had made it from the back of the very back of our yard to the front gate. And we're like, how that
Nice.
turtle's fast as
Turtles are quick. They're a
They
lot
are.
quicker than they're depicted as.
Yeah, he had places to be. So we love the turtle, and instead of like giving it to animal control, we just adopted it.
Yeah, animal control.
Yeah, let it, and it became Chewy, and that was his name. My
Chewy.
mom wanted to
Chewy.
name him Speedy because he was fast, but my 6-year-old brain went Chewy,
Like you.
and like me.
Pass on the nickname.
No, yeah, I mean, and that's where Chewy first entered my life, and then it became a nickname because I had an anxiety tick where I chew on the skin of my knuckles. And it was bad. Like they weren't bleeding, but they would be like right before it was bleeding type of thing. So I had to stop doing that. And then it migrated to biting my nails like a normal person.
Like a normal person.
I mean, normal people bite their nails instead of the skin of their knuckles. That's a little weird.
Normal people don't do either.
I mean, whatever. Normal people with anxiety chew on their knuckles.
I have anxiety
on their nails. You don't nail bite?
No.
Oh.
I'm also a germaphobe, though.
That's that's so there it is. But anyway, I had the tendency of chewing my knuckles. My family and I went on some vacation road trip to California from Colorado. We stopped at like a Denny's or something on the way there, or on the way back. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. And my mom was telling the story about my nickname, Chewy, and she was like, she was like, yeah, Hydeia, you need to stop chewing on your nipples. And the waiter who was supposed to take our order literally walked up to our table, heard my mom say, Hydeia, stop chewing on your nipples, and did a whole 180, left, had to like align her chakras, and came back like 2 minutes later asking for drinks.
It's my favorite thing to do to people. It's just...
So my family nickname is Chewy because I chew on my nipples because my mom slipped up and said nipples instead of knuckles. And now here we are. But I don't...
Chewing our nipples.
Chewing our nipples. I don't chew on my nipples or knuckles, and I don't really go by Chewy anymore, but that's a childhood nickname there.
Nobody can prove either way.
That I do or don't chew on my knuckles and nipples. I mean, you can't. I don't want to show you my nipples, but I promise I don't chew on them.
I don't want to see them.
Cool.
I'm just saying you can't prove it either way.
Whatever.
For that reason.
I don't need you to believe me or not. I've lived the experience. If you want to believe I chew on my nipples, you have fun with that.
I would never believe you.
Oh, wow. that tracks. Did y'all have any other... Y'all have the nicknames growing up?
Not any good ones.
Not any good ones. I had a ton. I was Crimsy because my favorite color was red. So that my brother would call me OG Crimson Loke.
Huh?
I don't know what it means, but I had OG and Crimson in it because I like the Crimson Chin. But
Crimson Chin.
I guess I was I didn't like this one. I was Mark from Mark Henry, and if you guys watch wrestling, you know who Mark Henry is.
I know Mark Henry, but for like his strongman career, not his wrestling career.
Oh, well, his theme song was "Somebody finna get their ass kicked, somebody finna get their wig split," and it was always when I was angry because they said I looked like him because I was an angry, overweight black woman with braids.
You know, now that you mention it, you kind of do look like him.
I don't need that from you. That's trauma.
You don't need anything I give you.
Yeah, so I was Mark Henry growing up, I was Chewy growing up, I was Crimsy growing up, I was, I didn't like this one either, Mudiwa. And I didn't like that one because I had anger issues, so all they were doing was making fun of my issues. I don't like being called moody.
Yeah, now I just make fun of your other issues.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't, it's whatever. I had other ones, I don't remember them anymore, but yeah, I had a ton of nicknames.
I had a handful, but I didn't ever really like any of them. Oh, actually, when I was in high school, I was Captain Freshman.
Captain Freshman?
I was one of the, according to my friend group, I was the coolest freshman.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I was Captain Freshman until my senior year.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
I
mean, it's cool.
Whatever. I didn't really care. It is a cool name.
Freshman as a junior, Captain Freshman. Boy. Well, your school was also 5 people deep, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about Captain Freshman, we know who we're talking about.
For real.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I liked the friend group I was hanging out with. I'm not, like, in touch with most of them anymore, unfortunately, but I think they're doing good things.
I hope so.
One of my friends from high school actually went to our college, but we never really talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a couple people from my high school that went to college.
Yeah, I understand why you didn't talk to them.
Yeah.
Well, one of them.
One of them.
The other one was actually my roommate my freshman year.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
He's a cool dude.
He was cool, but I mean, he had a really rough freshman year, so I didn't see him very much. But
fair. I think he helped me move into my dorm. He was one of the people that helped me move my stuff.
Oh, yeah, because he was on the football team for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they make the football team help the freshmen move into their dorms.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
They help them move, like, some of their bags or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
I had a guy help me bring my refrigerator in, and he brought it to the wrong wing.
Oops.
Oh, it's a lawsuit.
Oh no. It's a lawsuit. Oh no.
Can I get this giraffe? No.
Giraffe.
I don't think I did good here. I feel like I
What were you supposed to be collecting? Twins?
twins, yeah. Duos of things.
I don't
The
know.
only one I
think you
even
did
remember was the
decent,
vending
but-
machines.
I just got 2 mermaids.
Mermaids. Yes.
I wonder if this is a boy and that's a girl.
A boy, a boy and a girly.
Yeah.
Girls.
I'm funny. I should write for this game.
You should.
Yeah.
Why did the fences not get sucked up with me? Mysterious indeed.
73%.
73%, yeah. It's about what I did last time.
That's a passing grade. That's a C. C's get degrees. Unless you're unless you're an education major, then B's get degrees.
The bees.
The B's.
Oh, my foot is so asleep. I don't feel this at all. Punch my foot. Yeah, I didn't feel that at all. It's so asleep, I didn't even notice while I was playing.
Oh no. It's gonna wake up real tingly.
Sleeps better
It's gonna
than
wake
you.
up and I'm gonna be like, ow, Hydeia, it's broken. Ow, Hydeia, workers' comp.
Not the workers' comp. I'm out.
Anyways, see you next time.
Bye.
I got a pee real quick.
Right, not there.
Fast, wait. Oh,
Waterfall.
I stood up, man.
You got stood up.
I'm sorry.